really nailed it there. God,
you guys don't like science?
The hype is palpable.
Like science.
Will they be between 2 and 6 kilometers? That is the question. Or will they be higher, Cloud, which is above the 6 kilometer parameter?
5 to 13.
That's Chad Birchall building the hype there, and we are certainly sufficiently hyped to get into map 2, Series 3. And ESL 1's road to Rio. Let's see if Gen.G can find the opening pistol.
Now, bear in mind, it's the pick of Gen.G, so we sat on the T side here. It's considered to be one of the most CD-sided affairs. Let's see if they can open things up with a pistol victory. Cloud9 have 3 players towards up, inside. Execution coming in very quickly. We're going to see the Molotov landing on the bomb side as well, but Floppy delivers a couple of headshots here. 3 kills in total for Cloud9 as nothing is found for Gen.G. Looks like this pistol is under lock and key. Daps, he'll be dropped. It's a clean sweep. Nothing done from the Gen.G side there.
All 5 of the Gen.G of the Cloud9 players ended up on the top side there. That one was dealt with very, very swiftly.
Yeah, knee-jerk reaction, and especially considering they had a Molotov for OC and Floppy's position. They got flushed out and into the Lions' den, but the Lions, they were ready. Perfect work from Cloud9. Triple kill as well to get the party started between Floppy and OC. And so, second round with nothing to show for it, no bomb plant, not even a single frag. They do go for the purest of ecos. White dress, pearls.
Well, a kill will be found. We have got Automatic getting 1 Glock frag there, but it is going to be AKs out on the third. Cloud9 with the SMGs in the hands of Sonic. Motum, not a ton of cash, but can be dropped one of the lesser weapons here. We're going to see a couple of M4s deployed. AKs across the board. Automatic will join in with some utility. So 5 smokes, couple of flashes here. HE grenade available, purchased up in the last few seconds. And we'll see what kind of tactical depth they're bringing here, Chad. I haven't casted a Gen.G game on this particular map before. Interested to see what they can bring to the table. We know Daps, very tactical mind. He's sending smokes towards outside, one towards window by looks of things as well. Great grenade. That's going to do a lot of damage towards Automatic. Lands at his front door as they go for great flashes and a swing towards main entrance in the garage. You've actually got great control outside, but not for long. OC will get that first kill, and it's all down to the aim here. And Kusta's got that in spades.
Yeah, that's quite the shot. JT rattled. And Sonic, he can't really contribute with only an MP9. He'll be able to scavenge away the FAMAS to give it a good shot. Will Kusta have another one of them?
Yeah, still a very dangerous round right here. The HP of Benta, it's not ideal, but that is such a huge shot. The reaction from Automatic there, taking down Sonic is faster than the headshot, that's for sure.
You could see the adjustment from Sonic's POV, just seeing how quickly Automatic went from looking nowhere. Hang on. Floppy's just managed to equalize, and he could very well go down here. Motum, he's hitting some good shots onto Daps. A Dink as well, knows one's warehouse, wants to smoke to get his teammate out. He's already gone down. Kusta running that bomb towards the top side. Motum has no idea. He'll get a good idea in about 5 seconds.
I was about to say, is he going to go towards upper or just hightail it towards ramp? Time will tell. I think he is going for the upper plan, and indeed that's confirmed. So Motum, he's actually had some great moves there. Hasn't found any frags, but to get out of secret there and make things a bit uncomfortable, he certainly has the potential to win this one. If he can find a good Molotov placement, get it towards the bomb side itself, that would be great, but thinks better of it. Kusta should be able to close this one out. I don't see him going down here, but it's a lovely shot from Motum. The trade, it's scrappy, but Daps gets it. Not the cleanest of kills, but there it is. The first has found for Gen.G.
I was really worried for Daps there, knowing that Molotov was in play. If Kusta went down and then Motum was able to drop it towards Squeaky or Hut, and then if Daps was on the other side of that, that would have been the round completed. Floppy had these 2 big frags in transition here, but I love the fact that Cloud9 decided to stay active as opposed to just freezing in position and letting Gen.G take all the territory they wanted. They stood, they fought, they made it interesting, and, well, Benta, he's just copped a Glock bullet to the back of the head. Yeah.
Nasty way to begin his round 4. And Sonic taking matters into his own hands.
We saw the one-way, remember? There was a one-way that was getting rocked a little bit earlier in the piece.
The nade hit him, gave him the sound cue.
Oh, he's still in?
I can't believe he's sticking around.
There's some trouble. And Floppy will deliver as well. They've got full lobby control at this stage. Floppy will upgrade to an AK-47 as well. What a perfectly placed lobby crunch. Some will be down towards lower, but JT on his heels here. This kill has to land in favor of Gen.G, which it will. And now the lower side could be theirs. No CT presence whatsoever. All 3 towards upper. Can't really go down the vent because of that previous frag. They're going to have to go for the ramp and secret. OC to open things up, the Galil in hand.
If he can just get a little further forward, he's trying his best, and he now knows that the one towards window dropping down and actually lines them up. Finds automatic. Damage inflicted, Som low. He's the one that has to plant. There is a nade. No, never mind. It's a flash on Floppy. Won't be able to get the dunk. Daps playing around this smoke. And oh, if Floppy walks through, they could pass each other here. Oh, and they will. Daps, he has no idea. Oh no, he's gone down. That was sneaky beaky move from Daps, but didn't quite know where Floppy could have gone. Get the defuse in the end. Cloud9 will make it 3. Gen.G 1.
It's an important plant there as well, though. If you just take a quick look at the money on the right-hand side of your screen, Automatic's able to buy. Som could get an AK with head armor behind it. So if they wanted to go for one of these options and make it a little bit quicker, they could definitely invest right here. A Mac-10's come out, and that leads me to believe that will be the decision. AK is getting purchased on through now. Maybe something a little bit quicker. A vent dive could be on the cards. It really just depends on those T-sided spawns. This could still be a very, very potent round here. Benset on a deagle.
Yeah, I think it does have some potential where they're going for the upper rush through huts. You don't see too many of these, and Floppy does get flashed off, but can he find headshots? He gets one. JT will rotate in, but the M4 damage has been done. Motum delivering 2 kills in the main entrance leaves Daps. Another impossible scenario. He's making something of it, though. Is there a double kill? Apparently not. Cloud9 stretching their legs on the CT side of Nuke. They're going to be up 4-1 now, as the money is completely busted for Gen.G. So is the upper rush there. As I mentioned, you don't really see too many of those. I was expecting more nuance here from Gen.G, but it's very early on in the half. All of them build up. A difficult round there. I was hoping they may at least get a bomb.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see a bit more of a bomb plant. Gen.G for now, though, going to be bringing in just a couple of pistols to treat their players that have been fragging.
This is... obviously, with that force buy battle that went down in the second half for Gen.G on train, similar scenes, right? They went back and forth. It felt like they were in contention for it, but then they got broken and had to slow down the gameplay. I think we'll see a similar scenario unfold here as Floppy and Modern grab a couple. Sonic's going to mop up what he can. And that's just going to leave Automatic, the last man standing in the server for Gen.G here. But what I mean by this is, now that they get the 2,900 loss bonus in the next, they should get a full buy. They should have all the goodies they need. They can go for some secret smokes. They can condition yard. We've already seen them have success when they do put pressure on that ladder base.
Do you think I'd play better if I bought a glove skin?
No.
I felt better after I got one.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Don't do it, Alex.
I want the spiky, knuckly one.
That's what I've got.
You got that?
I've got the green spiky ones.
I want
really
spiky
expensive.
hands. Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, I'm so used to seeing the same thing. I need to mix it up with some really expensive cyber items.
I think it's a great idea.
Thanks,
I support it.
I appreciate your support. You're always there for me.
Do you remember that time that Daze tried to get Blue to buy like a Rolex or something? And then we advised...
was it more like, I don't think he was trying to get him to buy one, and maybe he was advising that he'd be cooler if he got one.
Well, I don't think that Alex should get glove skins.
Okay, how about I can go skin shopping then?
Well, we've got a new feature actually here that I don't know if we can try it right now.
Oh, we could try it out. That's a good shout.
We could try it out?
Go on.
Okay, well, Tom's just told us we got a bit of a fan voting feature right here, and the users can use hashtag Sponge or hashtag HenryG.
Why don't we lay the bet now?
Wait, is there no machine?
No, because they want to agree with us on whether you should buy gloves or not.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll get over that. Oof. Ouch. I don't know if Daps or Automatic will get over that nade all too easy. They've lost half their health. Pushing out, Bentet's been caught by the spray as well. He lives to tell the tale. This swing is everything. They're so low, just on the edge of the smoke. This could end very quickly, as the feed does, in a flurry of blue on brown. Just going to be 2 members of Gen.G as the dust and the smoke starts to settle.
4 vs 2, and Gen.G in a lot of trouble on this T side. Cloud9 look very strong and resilient once again, as we have got Floppy patrolling towards upper. Going to be taken down by Kusta, presumably. Not the cleanest exchange. Takes him down to 45, but gets the kill regardless. And Daps holds towards ramp. Nice Molotov. Significant damage there towards bottom.
Ramp controlled. Nobody down lower for the CT side yet. MOTM likely going to be conveying that he's hearing the steps descend. And yeah, Sonic will react. Going loud. Wow, you can actually vote. Nice one, guys.
Yeah, so if Alex should buy gloves or not. So you guys can have a say on that one. That's a very important thing.
HenryG now.
Henry's telling me I should get the gloves.
Coming around the corner here, looking to close things out. 53% plays 46. He continues to find a lead.
Yeah, they're encouraging my bad choices. I appreciate you guys. It's what all my friends do anyway. Now Daps on a 1v3. Maybe there's something to say. He's got the first 2 and he's got the 3rd. Daps comes alive for Gen.G.
Damian Steele.
That's great play. He's been in a few of those this evening, like 1 versus 3s, didn't get close to any of them. And finally, a round is like a must-win. It's feeling like this is actually falling apart at the seams. He steps up here. It's not the most beautiful 1 versus 3. They do run at him 1 by 1, but at the same time, he does a very good job, gets the plant in there, fends them off, and didn't take any damage for his troubles.
Looks like I'm buying gloves tonight, fellas.
You're buying some very expensive gloves. We get a 60%. Keep the votes coming through, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to have the coolest hands in Counter-Strike.
Oh, no.
I can even shop by looking at all that the players have got. I don't like Koosters. A lot of the players make odd fashion choices. Bentet's AK looks like it's something for like, it's like a boomer AK. Retro.
Oh dear. Well, this round here is actually extremely important for Cloud9. Their money's almost bottomed on out, so if they lose this round, Gen.G get a chance to spiral a few more. Looks like they're setting up for the L-frame smokes within Yard. Those are going to be dropped on down.
Ooh, OC, look at his reaction. He immediately expects the Molotov. He has his own smoke ready and waiting if he wants to re-aggress. For now, Sonic, he's having a lot of pressure ramp, so a more passive line held. Look at Som's adventures as well. Knife out, just to make sure he doesn't get caught as the smokes fade. MOTM, full blind, he starts pulling the trigger. If he hadn't, they could very well have passed each other.
Yeah, you're dead on there. He had no information, and now a couple of kills there. Could Daps have unlocked this potential to find a ton of rounds? This is that blue shell effect we were discussing, Alex. As soon as the money starts to become a question mark, if a few close rounds come through, we will see now Gen.G with a 5 versus 3, and with the money at this position it's in, I don't think they can justify the retake here, especially with the AWP up for OC here. He's got to smoke a couple of flashbangs. They've got the fuse kits, but have to hold on to the little they have. Down towards lower, I assume we'll head towards Secret. So there it is. Daps. The 1 versus 3 leads them to success in the follow-up round. 5-3. And Kooster's done for, but he enjoyed himself, at least.
Yeah. Not the dream. We'll put an AK into Cloud9's hands. Has he got a line?
Oh,
He's working one out. It's meant to bounce on off.
Oh, I like that.
Flawless.
That's cool.
And they actually do go down the ladder just for a second. Looks like the 3 of them will maintain their weapons, though. So Cloud9 maintain. You said Gen.G, should they pick this one up, they can start running with it. But the fact that there's 3 rifles maintained, that adds a little caveat.
It changes a lot right there because they are able to drop across Famas and make this a reasonable buy. Now, this is the replay right here of the opening kill in Warehouse. You see the flash completely blind, spamming up. Som looking in the wrong way, but eventually flicks. And that's an important kill to make right there.
That's massive. The difference there is the round, honestly. That 1 kill.
And MOTM was playing anti-flash, like he was aware of the play that was coming in, just didn't quite nail it and ended up gobbling up a full white screen. Woo! Jumping over the smoke, OC.
Great stuff.
He was ready for that, and Kooster's going fast. So fast, in fact, MOTM can't believe his luck. Taps away at the head before there's any trade potential.
Yeah, great movements here from Cloud9. Good awareness as well of the tendencies of Gen.G on this sort of round, but not over just yet. Lower control is theirs. We've got 1 player on this side of the map. That's going to be Sonic. He is committed towards Shadow. That's a pre-fire position. They're going to plant in the NIP spot as well. Through the smoke, Som will find him, and he was fully committed alone. So they will plant behind this smoke now, looking for frags. Som continues to find them. 3 versus 2, and he gets himself tucked in as well. This could be great.
Look at this smoke criminal. He's trying to steal Stewie's nickname.
Yeah, and it's going to work. Look at the angle.
No, JT's ready.
You should get 1.
No, I don't think so. JT's going to have him.
1, there it is. And 2, and he doesn't quite get the last. Damn, Som.
Okay, well, it's OC remaining. Automatic 1 versus 1. Doesn't have to do anything. The heavy lifting has already been done. It's Som with 4 kills in the round. Saves the day there when it looked like it could crumble as well. When OC got a couple of kills, it felt like there wasn't enough left for Gen.G, but it's all shut down, and we do get the bomb going off here. No money on the CT side, but they'll save the AWP. No upgraded pistol to go with it, but still, there's something.
Cloud9, they did so much as well. Sorry to interrupt you there, but like OC, he gets the opener. They have to find an opener, even calls another outside. They end up lower. It's this play from Som. He gets the second. He can't believe his luck. MOTM just strafing into the crosshair.
And they were sat there ready and waiting for that play as well. JT staring at the smoke. And unfortunately, the timings elude him, and it is going to be another huge round for Gen.G here. 5-4. AKs are out in full force, starting to build a reservoir of cash as well. And no significant investment here from Cloud9. As you would expect, they've saved the AWP, and Gen.G were aware of that, so they're going to get 1 player down towards Secret, start forcing those rotations down towards lower, and OC can't go in a predictable position here. You'd expect him to be outside, so he wants to try and mix things up. He's got a player with him. If he does go down, they can grab that AWP and try and get out, or go for the follow-up kill.
He scoped on the flash as well, so he hasn't been revealed, but a lot of lobby presence. Okay, Sonic wanted information, and they've even pushed Floppy up above. There's another where that came from. Kusta's desperately trying to be the bin man, stopping those AKs from falling into the wrong hands, but look at Mortem. He's played it to perfection. Is he really going for the knife? Okay, thought he was going to lose his life. Instead, he actually gets the frag, could grab the AK as well.
Doesn't go for it just yet, biding his time. And I think that's the correct move. They're going to assume he just disappeared into the shadows. But he holds strong at the T roof behind the vent. And this is down to a 3-on-3. Remember, this is an eco. There's definitely an AWP in the mix without saving the previous round. And they did not force in round number 10 here, but Mortem might have done enough. Comes down to this frag, really, and it's not clean from Automatic. Takes a little bit of damage, but it gets the kill in the end. Som might have made the correct play here. If he takes down JT, round is over. He's only got the USP, and there's the final kill. Should be delivered as well by Som. What a great couple of rounds he's had there. 5-5.
Can't ask for more from Som. Equalizing on this T side as well. We highlighted this was Gen.G's pick. However, the disadvantage would be starting on that attack. And it certainly felt that way for the first 5 rounds.
One of the things I've been noticing here with Gen.G's quick approach to that yard position, when they're dropping the smokes and trying to go fast and catch them off guard, they're actually being met with so many Cloud9 members. There was a round earlier, actually a round where Daps had won that 1-on-3 situation, where there were 4 individuals on the Cloud9 side fighting yard.
Flash was supposed to go towards main. Not at the end of the world, it didn't, but still, Automatic wanted to go for that initial pick if possible. Now all towards main entrance, smoked out. Will he fire off a shot? Probably not worth it. Smoke and Flash is now delivered towards Squeaky Door.
That gap in the smokes. Floppy was hoping to exploit it. He's even got a second to refresh. So now Daps is piecing together the late outside smokes with Automatic. Not bad timing for that nade. Does soften up Kusta. Floppy, that's the last of his nades. Still with 60 seconds left to go.
Yeah, they were trying to limit the secret cross here, but they already have a player doing a little pixel gap spot lower, so they know that it isn't going to be that B bomb site.
It's the push, and Floppy's ready for it. Gets the first 2, he could even find the third, but Automatic's quick AWPing has kept Gen.G competitive. Kusta was not prepared for JT. He could even get caught by Som here, so there's maybe something to be said. Never mind, MOTM, he decided the conversation was over.
After conceding 4 rounds in a row, Cloud9 find some form here to keep themselves in contention for this first half. 6-5 up, a double AWP setup, and that has got its own vulnerabilities as well, Chad.
Oh, yeah. I don't love it. You need to make sure that you're locking them out, right? If you're going to pull out the double AWPs, it's a case of making sure the bomb does not go down. Your entire job here is to shut Gen.G out.
So I'm interested to see what kind of tendencies Gen.G have. Do they want to go for some vent dives here, use that MAC-10 to try and get the bomb down the vent? Maybe I will be told right now, Automatic will attempt it, but it doesn't work out. Luckily, the bomb was not on his back. That's going to be recovered by Kusta. So there was an attempt at the vent dive there, so that answers my question at least. And Sonic with the secondary AWP over towards ramp. See if this is where he'll find the second kill for Cloud9 in this round. He'll drop down, tightens up the angle. The bomb's still in T-spawn on Daps. So he'll drop a smoke towards outside, but looks at things here. Actually lands a main entrance from the T roof, so he's going to be mollying off the hut. It's obviously very telegraphed to shooting it out just before he commits to it, but either way, they just want to eradicate that risk of the hut position.
Yeah, it works just as well. Kusta, he's managed to worm his way down the vent and quietly.
Free AK as well, so that's a nice little upgrade for him, but even though he has slipped into the backline here, Gen.G still have a lot of work to do. They only have a handful of grenades. They don't have any map territory.
We have no one towards lower, though, so they might not even be aware that Kusta made it down towards the vent. No one seems to be exploring the idea or aware of it. Can we check out ramp room quickly? Just, well, after this, perhaps. We'll see them actually commit towards upper JT with 1, and Floppy will follow it up. It's a 4 versus 2, but still a good chance here for Daps and Bentet. Nice kill towards Heaven, and now OC. Does he justify this peak with the open hand? Double AWPs, this is where you'll see them test it.
Yeah, and MOTM's coming in from main. OC's already caught 1. Bentet thrust into a difficult clutch, and OC's found 2. AWPing, retaking on Nuke, and again he finds frags. Doesn't seem to be too much of a difficulty for him, actually. It seems the strength of the Cloud9 roster has been that OC's retaking time after time, under difficult circumstances, he finds those frags, comes in last, gets the information on the jiggle, Bentet added to the list.
Personally, I think OC is the most impressive player that I've witnessed with this Cloud9 roster in the couple of games that we've had an opportunity to cast them. And the reason for that is not just because of the crazy AWP shots that he's been hitting, it's the normal AWP shots that he's been hitting. It's the way that he's complementing the team, the way that he's being able to help out in more than just flick shots. It's the flashiness that's selling me on him, but his overall team play is fantastic.
Towards ramp we go, boys. Sonic to defend here, and he looks like he's very comfortable to do so. They've got no armor, no upgraded pistols here. Just going to be taken down by an OC. Collateral there, bombs dropped, and Kusta might be able to get one kill on main entrance. There it is, just the one. So everyone's happy. We've got a gun round coming up for Gen.G. They've got 5 rounds. I would say they won't be quite satisfied at that. 6 or 7 would be idyllic, and they've got themselves a good chance to do so with this nice, healthy buy going forward now. Bit of a throwaway round, but well handled by Cloud9. No plant comes through, and no real kills are given away.
Oh, that slow motion AWP bolt is always a satisfying sound. Round 14 then, map 2, final series of the day.
Day 8, right?
Yeah, I lose track, to be honest. It's day X.
Churning through nice and quickly there.
Yeah, 8 days of Road to Rio already.
Pretty wild. If we just reflect back to the last time these two teams played on Nuke, we spoke about that. It was the 9th of April, I do believe, and that was a 16-13 scoreline to Cloud9 with a 10-5 CT side. So 2 more and they can keep that well, record untarnished to make it look the same as the first time these guys played.
So getting to the last couple of rounds here. Still a 5-5 for now. Galil is out for Kusta, and the outside play is shut down by Motum. Holds onto his smoke for now. Doesn't really feel any serious threat. Drops the incendiary instead, and Sonic, he joins the crew.
Oh, he can hear them all
A double agent.
There's one more. He's so paranoid, so aware, and he's only going to get the one. It's a lot of information. That was the bomb carry he killed, and he spotted 2 more.
Benta and Automatic going down. They were the 2 hard carries when we looked at that first map, but they are both actually dropping on down here. The lowest ADR for their team, lowest frags for their team. They need their stars to come online here. I think we'll see a bit more of them on the CT side, but if they can wake up next round, could be 6.
Very hard duel for Dabs to win here. He's going to Molotov it off. It's the perfect choice. Kusta's on the flank of MOTM, actually, so the timing here, oh, it favored him for just a second. Now MOTM can retreat. Kusta knows he's forced a rotation, though, and now JT, if he goes down, it all falls to Floppy. He's gone too.
Great stuff here. That's a fantastic little maneuver from Gen.G. So much pressure applied. Cloud9 didn't see it coming. Bomb goes down, no problem, and an AWP on the retake once again. Mortimer has the M4, but he's in the vents. They've got no utility. A single flashbang deployed by OC at this point. It has to be the point of access. Free fire comes in, but still, it's a 3-on-1 OC. No choice but to save the AWP now.
What a pivot from Gen.G. Pressure lower. There's Molotovs on the stairs.
That's all about the mid-round calls. That's what a lot of teams will struggle with. They have the set pieces under lock and key. It's those sort of calls that makes Daps a great in-game leader. Finding those tells, making those calls, high-pressure scenario, and it turns out perfectly for them.
Getting Kusta through the ramp room as well. That additional pressure it only enhanced their being convinced that it was lower.
Once he went towards ramp, but they lost vision there. They obviously have to rotate players. You saw him transitioning from the upper bomb side towards vent, and that's when they timed it and actually found him as well. So that was very well done. They've got their 6th round. Can they find 7? We said that would be the magic number, as it were. So the AKs are out. AWP save for OC means they can have a pretty decent buy on the CT side of things here. But let's come right down to round number 15. Looking to split it down the middle. Gen.G still with Galil on Kusta, so not the most firepower, but he made it work in the previous round.
Yeah, they've had to work for this half, haven't they? It hasn't been easy rounds for Gen.G at all. Remember the Daps clutch as well, so lots of hard work getting put on in here, but this is a decent T-sided haul. Oh, there he is. There's the save AWP. OC opens up on a Bentet. He's going to finish the half with only 2 kills. I'm pretty sure on train he had 27.
Very, very absent. And it's surprising on the T side. You'd think he'd just be that spearhead player, but he's met his maker in Cloud9. Last round of this half. Gen.G do sneak 2 across those smokes. Whilst I say they sneak, actually going to be leaving one member above them. It'll be Kusta around red. He'll tuck in. Automatic looking to tuck into the lower site, but they're going for a passive hold here. They'll give them window control. They'll give them decon, vents, all of this. Sonic, his responsibility is as soon as he hears that sound cue, he starts pre-firing on the swing. That's his mission.
Final round here. Ben's head down. Commitment towards lower any second, and Sonic looks so poised for it. Back up towards ramp as well. I don't see a well, Gen.G can recover this. It looks too good for Cloud9. We'll see what they can do. Just Daps remains, and I think that's the way the half ends there. 9-6, Gen.G, after being down 5-1, they've brought it right back here and made a convincing case for the 2-0. We'll see if they can close out the deal after this very short commercial break.
Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aye.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move. 3, 2, bringing summer 1, to drop. You.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it. Round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it. Round and round. Yo, hold up. Let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide in with the rhymes that make the dimes. I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love you. What's up, babe? And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon.
Yeah.
You said that you want it, so I got it for
Got
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
We're back and we're on Nuke. Take a look at the stats as well. Quite the KD being boasted by OC, a player we can't stop talking about over the course of this series so far. 120 ADR as well. And now Cloud9 are going to be venturing into the more tumultuous task of the T side.
So it was Som that was looking fantastic, but Daps that saved the day here. They were 5-1 down. He manages to win a 1 versus 3. That opened the floodgates. He managed to convert that to 3 more rounds after and then posted round number 14 in their favor as well. It was looking like a difficult half, but that 1 versus 3 certainly helped them out. 9-6, and we'll have a look at the setup here for Cloud9. They've got themselves a P250, a couple of smokes, flashes as well, as you'd expect. A very technical team. OC the bomb on his back. and we'll see one kit for automatic and a couple of smokes as well.
Yeah, I don't assume that Ben Tet will stay on 2 kills for very long.
No,
so let's
I was
see
about
how
to say
quick
that.
him and automatic just find and make a statement in their second map right here.
2 and 14, looking to prove himself here. Fast pace from Cloud9, all 5 players towards the lobby. They've naded out towards the door. Smoke and main, full upper rush, and great flashbangs deployed. You can see the God Flash from JT, and it's given them full access towards upper here.
Waiting for the plant. He has a nade in mind, adjusts with the sound cue he's got, and it does land in the back pocket of OC's gaming trousers. More to come. Smoke for the retake towards main. Should keep them at bay, but unfortunately for
We've seen this before.
Yeah, 4 players are about to flood on in to heaven, hoping to turn their attention. A perfect smoke. Look at that from automatic. They can't support him, but OC can still get frags, and he's already got 2. Excuse me, it was Floppy who's actually found them, and he's found all of them. 3 frags for Floppy. A very heroic attempt for the retake all the same.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was a full retake mentality there from Gen.G. Sacrificing the upper bomb side there, not much you could do about that. 1 player towards heaven. The God Flash, as I mentioned, that's from T-Spawn. He threw it for the skylights. And as soon as that came in, it was looking great for Cloud9. But those 2 smokes, Chad. Main entrance, and then to what? The CT vent as well? Or the T vent, I should say.
It was the T vent and hut, right?
Yeah.
So that way it takes away the T vent's player vision towards heaven, and you can team on out into the site. But I think the biggest problem for Gen.G in that retake was that there wasn't too many players actually isolated on the site, and they pushed through their smokes as they were fighting. The flash couldn't be effective in that regard, and now they're left down around and having to force buy. Automatic has that scout. Som has a swag 7.
Okay, so they are force buying. And we're up against 2 Galols, the AK, and a couple of MAC-10s, and lots of grenades here. It will be an incredibly difficult task to win this round on the Gen.G side of things, but I'm excited to see what they can present. It's going to be Bento with the CZ to close things out. A few smokes, a few flashbangs, and automatic with the scout. He'll be tested here.
It just does not inspire confidence. We've seen rounds 1 with less, and all it takes is 1 player taking some initiative. Ben Tet was trying to get on the box, and look what his mistake has cost him. 96 points of his health.
Well, a hard round just got even harder to win now, because any nades towards the top of hut will take Ben 10 out of the equation straight away.
Kusta, though he has pushed up, won't be able to do too much to contribute. He's actually working his way back around main. The flash looks good. Daps eats it fully. And MOTM just bounding around the site with the MAG-10 has no issues collecting. This is the flank from Kusta. What's his choice? Is it hut? Looks like it's Squeaky. You can hear the steps coming back into lobby now.
He got spotted?
And he got spotted. He did actually manage to land the shot onto MOTM, but unfortunately it's too little and way too late.
Yeah, nothing is really found in this force buy situation. They're going to save a MAG-7 and a scout here. A couple of flashes and a decoy as well. Not the round they were looking for. I don't personally like the force buy in the second one on the CT side. I think it always looks incredibly weak. It's too many options for the Ts.
As well as when you're playing the CT side second, you know, because you now know where the bar's been set, you know what you have to be able to produce right now, and producing it with the lower weapons, it is more of a gamble. You actually going into that round probably with the 30% chance of winning, whereas once you get the rifles going and you have the full utility behind it, you're probably going into these rounds, you know, closer to 60. So unfortunately right now, Gen.G will be left with, well, not really a decision to make, but more of a place on the map to find some frags here for
I guess
that shotgun.
They're going to try and make that MAG-7 work. I'm intrigued to know what Som's intentions are for it. Maybe a rush towards the hut to get that opening frag. But of course, let's not forget that Cloud9, they're all too aware of the preserved weapons and likely will be anticipating his opening move. Here it comes.
Well, here we go then. Now, MAG-7 at Huts doesn't quite deliver in any facet whatsoever, I'm afraid. There it is at the end. He was probably only worth 1 kill regardless, so as long as he gets in the end, it's fine to hear a flurry of spam chat.
Hey, Green, what are they saying? Anything that we can talk about?
These guys have been joking all game, to be honest. It's kind of funny reading all this stuff. They said, I can't read some of it. What the... Well, you know, I was blind. Me too. I couldn't see... Bad word. I was jumping and spraying. Lamau.
Lamau.
Lamau?
Yeah.
What's Lamau mean?
That means laughing my... I'm not going to say
I think we lost you there, Rush.
I'm not gonna
You're
say
having
it.
some connection issues this evening?
You guys can say it. I can't get away with that.
Okay, well...
You know, he's a salaried employee here, Chad. He's got to watch his, he's got to watch his tongue.
And his mum watches every broadcast.
It's
so,
true.
She doesn't want any bad language.
Well, shout
coming
out
of his mouth.
to Mrs. or Miss Green.
Yeah, Miss Green.
No,
yeah,
it's Mrs. Roseba or
Roseba?
whatever it is. Yeah.
So there it is. The force buy didn't work out for Gen.G. The Eco, same story, but finally they have weaponry available. M4's brought out. Automatic continues to have that scout. Upgrades it to an AWP. So he throws it away, doesn't even offer the scout up to anyone else. I guess at this point they just desperately need rounds. I'm looking to save money, need him to deliver.
Yeah, he's gone for the Scout Plus Pro.
Exactly.
Let's see how far it gets him.
Does it have the new WhatsApp?
It's got all of the features. It's got Bluetooth connectivity.
As well. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
He's got his wireless earbuds in. They're all interconnected. Looks like it might be the L smokes here. OC, the third piece of that puzzle. He's got it all set and ready to fly through the sky.
They line it up a little bit differently to how I see other teams doing it.
Great matchup here. Cloud9, Gen.G, very similar teams. Great amount of skill on the server right now as well. We're going to see Cloud9 just making their way down towards Seiko Kusta. They'll get a cheeky little frag there as they make their way down. A lot of damage inflicted by Daps as well. Shoots them through the smoke, forces them down towards lower, and they're not making any secret about it.
Automatic poised for a frag. Som on decon. This is perfect. What a setup. Spotted him, and he actually pulls the trigger. Sonic quick to react to the call, though, and Som's quite the opposite. His attention was drawn towards Ramp. Floppy just swings into the site. And they get the plant now. Daps can't contest. He spots Floppy, noses two towards the site. Nade does damage, and so does Daps. Swinging in, Floppy can't find much.
Yeah, if there was a smoke available, call this round done. Or whether you got a Kusta available, we just swing out and clothesline the AWP, you should be absolutely fine. Nice work from Daps as well, applying pressure as they're getting the bomb down there, confirmed what kind of plan it was, managed to take down one of the remaining three players, and at that point his teammates could just mow them down one by one, especially Kusta. Great shot on that final player, and they will be posting their first round of this second half. 12-7, bomb planted, should be plenty of money here for Cloud9. They'll bring their first full buy out into round 20.
Yeah, need a lot more of that from the Gen.G roster right here because it's going to get more and more difficult. As we see Kusta, he's about to hit this final banger into Sonic. Boom. That's what you like to see there. They were able to salvage the AWP, so Automatic will be bringing that one forward.
Opening utility, followed by a smoke.
So Gen.G now need to build up a few rounds in a row. Need some clean ones here. Still a very good chance that Cloud9 can take us to Inferno with the current scoreline and their tactical prowess. Smokes and flashes towards outside.
Same strategy, and this time Kusta's not going to find anything. Just on the corner, a smoke spray from JT. And he wants to take this space. He wants to confirm all of that clear. Automatic's committed to the site now. Won't be playing Heaven.
I feel like they dropped that smoke on the right-hand side of Garage with an intentional gap for people to get tempted by that, and that's why they sprayed towards it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, they shot with such conviction there. Like they wanted him to be in that spot.
I'm not sure how Gen.G win this round now. That's a good start, but top ladder's open.
Yeah, and Som's surely calling it. Bentet's holding it, and he's got the frag. Oh dear, MOTM's coming back in for the flank as well. They'll be pincering in from main. Bentet's dropped off, still responsible for it. Automatic has the AWP and misses his shot now. How many more shots does he get? A flash behind him might aid him to peek for one. Daps going to be coming from behind the vent. MOTM's already caught him. And Daps now left 1 versus 3. Not today. He's already got 1 under his belt, but it seems too much to handle in round 20.
Gonna have to take either a partial bite or the eco here in round number 21. 13-7, Cloud9 in touching distance of Inferno at this stage, and they'll take a tactical timeout. We've noticed this in the last game they played as well. When they have leads, they want to make sure they talk about it and have the correct decision going forward as well. I actually like it when teams with the lead take these sort of timeouts, show they're taking it seriously.
Boys, I just wanted to have a look at the history of Bentet on Nuke. Now, you can go back to all the way to 2013, where he lost to Vox Eminor 16-1. Then he played it 4 other times, all in 2017. And then now, with Gen.G in 2020, he's played it 6 times.
That's the entirety of his new career.
That's his entire career.
I thought you were
insane.
starting at the start.
No. That's his entire
There's like
career
12 showings on Nuke.
So
Tyloo didn't play Nuke.
exactly, and that was something that wasn't quite in my mind when it should have been. So As an individual with a star power like Ben,
It's me.
This is unfamiliar territory.
I'm playing Nuke with you guys. I feel all nervous and awkward, and so now I understand. Bentet is feeling similar vibes. I can really channel my energies towards him now as he's playing Nuke. That is hilarious. I can't believe you found that.
I forgot that I beat Bentet 16-1 once upon a time, so that's good as well. I've even reminded myself.
Yep. Chad beat Bentet in 2000 and I believe it was 1.
When I was still an old man.
Yeah. Dabs pushing lobby. This is always such a ballsy push, and he's caught them with their pants around their ankles. Not bad start for Gen.G. Unfortunately, that's Bentet going down for his 18th death. And more aggression working out. Kuster even dinked Sonic. They're chasing him down. He has managed to tuck in.
Or close range. The 5-7's got a bit of bite behind it. They know it as well. Decide to fall back. I think that's the correct move. Set a tight choke point. If the low HP player goes down initially, they'll give away an AK-47. They need to go about this a little bit differently. And Floppy gives up their spot, trying to throw away some of these AK-47s to make sure the CTs can't recover them, of course. And what's the final play here? They still have 6 flashbangs, a couple of Molotovs. The Sonic down to 4 HP. They'll head towards outside. So no guns to be found.
Yeah, but they're calling it clear and
Oh, there is
taking
one
one.
AK. Hello.
Automatic just took it away. They were both trying to pick it up.
Oh no, Som. Som.
What's he doing?
I'm not sure. He just walks out secret. He had the perfect position.
He doesn't seem to hold his nerve in some of these crucial situations. Why is he in the open there with 30 seconds remaining? Got 0 information of a promising spot. Now tested, automatic will be dropped. That 4-on-3 lead is now being given over to Cloud9. Looking at that 14th round, Daps will have an MP9, Kuster no armor, and the 5-7 as he's stuck in vents.
They did so much. A huge opening frag delivered by Daps. Kuster the same. Pushing up on that flash. It's going to get caught in the crossfire, and yeah, that's the end of that. Floppy makes short work of the final frag. 14. Looks like Cloud9 want to take us to 3.
They had a 14-10 lead on Train. Now, 14-7 lead on the T side here of Nuke. It's pretty good.
It's positive.
It's definitely very, very good news for Cloud9. They should close this game. But if Gen.G can actually put something on the board now that they've got the full rifles out, there is no defuse kit in play, just to note, then we potentially see them mount a comeback within this second half. But so far, it hasn't looked fantastic. As Henry said, you know, Som looks a little bit shaky in certain situations. It felt like they completely lost track of them there. And a lot of damage exchanged early. Bentet getting tagged on down. Modem taking a bit himself.
Good incendiary from Kuster, but now he is committed to this fight as well. They are all around him. They can vault up behind him, swing around from the secret area as well. This is going to be problematic for him. Flashbang catches him in the face, but damage dished out towards JT. Kuster needs to connect, and now he knows players are around him. Sneaks through the smoke, but they've already committed towards lower. All 4 players now will head towards the lower bomb site.
Surviving is integral to Kuster. He can lock them in, and he has, simply by keeping his heart beating. Som to be tested on this low site now. Numbers favoring Gen.G. A lot of incendiaries coming out of that one. He's going to take the frag and goes 1 for 2. They actually get another one. Bentet fell as well. Just when they had that advantage, it gets taken from them, and they're not rushing the plant. In fact, still yet to commit to the site.
Bomb down, 40 seconds, and still it looks uncomfortable for Gen.G here. They had another massive opening lead. Now back to the 3-on-3. Daps can't deny. OC bests him.
Cloud9 looking like the better side here.
I agree.
Kuster's going to be in the crosshairs, but nice shot. Perhaps there's a chance. Automatic and Kuster, you wouldn't ask for a better duo, but that's a pair of frags from OC. Lovely. Whoa, look at this guy's KD. He's having a mad one. 22 and 7.
Yeah, it's not bad at all from him. Apparently he can do it with all the weapons. AK-47 shining brightly there, getting the final kill through the smoke, and it's going to be Gen.G presumably giving up the map here. They're now going to require 8 rounds in a row just to take us to overtime. Cloud9 have looked fantastic here on Nuke. They were unfortunate not to close out Train, but we find ourselves taking the opponent's pick here, which we'll see a lot as the season develops. Round 23, and you can see it's the jumble sale purchase for Gen.G here. The FAMASs, the MP9, scouts, anything they can find, and very committed positions up front outside.
Yeah, they were really hoping that the Tombola would bring in some M4s and an AWP, but they've got a selection box and a scout, some FAMAS. It's not ideal. A jam jar.
Did you ever play Splat the Rat?
Why is that ringing such a ridiculous
At the
bell?
sort of village fates that have like a tube,
That's
drop
right.
a beanbag down, you have to try and slam it with a hammer to splat the rat.
Splat
you could win,
the rat.
you win like a cuddly toy perhaps. But no cuddles outside for now as JT, he'll be opening things up with that AK-47. Just playing for pride now, Gen.G will hold on the best they can.
I would like to see Cloud9 close cleanly here, and I say that because we've seen a lot of top teams struggling when they get these massive leads. Teams are able to claw on back. If you're able to hold your nerve in a round like this and you're able to get the victory, we knew that it struggled just to get 15 on train here. If they can close 16-7, that's a great start on the map pick of Gen.G. Looking hot as we move into Inferno as the third.
Yeah, that frag just gets offered up on a silver platter. Had to take some initiative. He picked up the weapon, knew that his teammates are ill-equipped for a standard interface, and just taking lobby late. It's very intimidating. Look how little time they've got. Cloud9, they're running towards ramp with 20 seconds left. Som, he's ready and willing to take this fight, and he's actually going to get both of them. Gen.G, they'll take the round. Thank you very much, Som. There's nothing that the JT can do. Bombs in ramp, he's alone, and that is an 8th.
Well, Chad did pose the question, are they closers? And it seems that they're going to struggle for a couple of rounds here. They still have plenty of money, but that's going to be Gen.G, at least keeping their head above water for now. 15-8, they'll save the AK-47, and FAMAS is still not quite enough to convince me they can bring this right back. The money's still pretty brutal. Som managed to get a double kill, but it's because you can see at the top of your screen, 15 seconds remaining. They've got no time to check out any key positions, drop any utility. They've sort of dropped the ball there. And they will be punished for it, but still not the end of the world. They get the full buy. Gen.G certainly don't.
Now, if Gen.G can pick this one up, we might start the discussion here if a comeback is possible. But it should only be a matter of time here until Cloud9 pick up one more round. So
Yeah.
Early throws here of spam and nades. It looks like the L-frame smokes have come out once again.
Is that a smoke secret? Rather half-assed one at that, but gave it a go. It's Som, and he's flashed. He frags for the first, and we continue the trades. This time it's Ben-Tet to fill the feed. First time I've said that here on Nuke, but a 2v2.
Well, is it going to be enough here? The scout of automatic, and he's burning to a crisp here. Down at 75, and the bomb will be planted. All he has to do is watch the vent. OC doing a fantastic job in that department, and there are kits available here, but the Molotov makes things incredibly difficult. Up the vent he gets, though. So, Kusta will have to win this single-handedly, I would say. We'll see what he can make of it.
Yeah, he's stepping now, and finds OC. The spray connects. Sonic trades. Automatic. He's done it with just a USP. The spray from Sonic. That's going to haunt him. And Automatic, he gets to miss his scout shot and finish it off with the sidearm.
All right, well, let's interact with all the viewers at home here, shall we? Henry, do you think this one's going overtime?
I feel like it's definitely not going overtime.
Okay, I'll just, for the sake of this, I'm going to say it will go overtime. So if you agree with me, use hashtag Sponge. If you agree with Henry, use hashtag Henry.G, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Now, I don't tell production I'm about to do this. I just start speaking and hope that they can keep up. So we'll see if that vote comes on through for you guys in chat. But regardless, I think it's going overtime.
Okay, well, there you go. We also have a bit of Mousesports versus FaZe happening on Friday.
Yeah, that's
so there you
tomorrow.
have it. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah,
I don't even know. I really was worried then. I don't know what day of the week it is, to be honest with you.
We get to cast that one. Today's Thursday. Well, it's flicked on over to Friday morning now. It's
Good morning, everyone.
Now. It's the 1st of May.
April Fools.
And we get to cast that game tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down for that. Let's see if Gen.G can find the comeback here and take us to overtime. 6 rounds in a row on the CT side of Nuke is certainly not impossible, but not an easy task either. We are going to have the outside smokes and a nice grenade thrown in. It will catch one of the players here, and Motum will find the opening kill. Is this going to be where it all ends? And we're looking for overtime here. Sponge is in the lead for now, but Energy is catching up. We've got Som to defend the window room, and he's got 3 players in front of him. He'll do well to even get a single frag here.
Yeah, this could very well be the final round, folks. Looks like Sponge may have had it right. Ben-Tet and Daps. The only 2 CTs remaining so early into the piece. The bomb's already going down. Ben-Tet's trying to catch one off guard, and he does do that. Dab's catching another. A 2v5 has become a little more manageable, a bite-size 2v3.
They've got the HE and flashes, but no smokes. A kit available. This one's just a formality. Cloud9, this is their round to lose. They've got the perfect setup. Should be no way they even get close to the bomb.
Flash is good, but he has time to return his aim. OC adding another 24 frags for the Cloud9 AWPer, and that takes us to our third.